Buongiorno from our home in Achicatena. We thought we'd share a typical Sunday lunch here in the fall. Alfred, what do we have?
Well, today we're going to have, in just a couple of seconds, I'm going to show you the carciofi, the artichokes, which have been roasted up in Via Grande. The sausage, which also has been roasted in Via Grande.
And of course, a big chunk
Crusty
of bread.
Vino that we purchased in here right by our favorite person who sells it, Francesca. And later on for dessert, we'll probably have some castagnes, roasted chestnuts.
And how can you forget the lupini beans that came out? Our friend, we found this little place behind a pizzeria. And they first boiled them and then put a little bit of salt on it. Delicious. And people here eat this as a snack, right, Alfred?
Yeah, let's, I'd like to get your opinion of the sausage. This was just made. This is what you call takeaway food, by the way, on a Sunday. Folks make pasta as a first dish, and they have a salad. But I thought you guys would want to see the best stuff. And what you do is you kind of break the bread off. You don't cut it over here. Some people, may I please have the olive oil?
Olive oil, of course. You got to dip it, right?
Some people put a little drizzle. They don't drench it. Just a little drizzle. May I have the pepper too? Pasta, and then afterwards a little bit of pepper. I don't put any salt on. Trying to lose weight. Did you? Okay, and then this has been on the grill 15 minutes ago.
Tastes like a perfect sausage.
What do you think?
Perfect.
No fat.
Very lightly seasoned. Very lightly seasoned. Now the lupini beans, they're a little hard. Crunchy.
Lupini beans are like a snack. People eat these things all the time in the fall. Do these come from Sicily or were these imported?
They did not come from Sicily. They said, I think, Tunisia that they brought them from. But the interesting thing is that this is a typical Roman food. Peasants used to eat this, and now people stand on the street, and I saw them eating with their hands around the square. It's a fun Sunday thing to do.
You know that there are hundreds of thousands of Italians who settled in Tunisia? There are vast business interests in Tunisia with Italians. So when you see a lupini bean, this was probably made with Italian seed, with Italian laborers, and an Italian company bringing them into Italy. That's what the scoop is. Let's talk about our chestnuts. Why don't you hand me a couple of chestnuts? And I just wanted to show them how to eat.
These chestnuts are beautiful.
These are from the slopes of Mount Etna, cooked over a grill. They cost €10 a kilo. Little sea salt on it. We did a piece on it last year. This is what good. You see these two? This is like
perfect snack.
Husband and wife.
Now the interesting thing is this is only out in October. In fact, I was down in Acitrezza today, and the guys are already starting down there too.
Oh, they start in October. They go usually to Christmas time. The carciofis are only good around here, October and November. And unlike the American ones, Esther, who stuff them with breadcrumbs.
Here it's parsley.
It's parsley, sea salt, and a little bit of garlic, and they're put over a grill. But believe me, this, with this little piece of bread, is a lunch or a dinner. And I usually buy 6 of them. These are high in fiber and
very good for you. And so are the chestnuts, by the way, and the lupini beans. Really, everything here is pretty good. Even the bread made with semolina, which is far different from what we have in the States.
I buy 6 every week. And the good thing about the artichokes is if you have a microwave, you can nuke them for a couple of minutes and they taste great. Or
they're good cold too.
They're great cold too. And what you do is you eat the bottoms over here and you kind of pull them with your teeth. It's the same meal my 2 grandfathers, Alfio and Gaetano, ate when they were kids in Sicily. And here it is over 100 years later, Esther. On a Sunday, I'm having it with the most beautiful woman in Sicily. Bon appetit.
Cheers. Ciao from Cafe Vittoria in Aci San Antonio, one of our favorite places to hang out. We're having a little Aperol and spritzer. Cheers to you.
Thank you very much. Saturday night is date night.
Saturday night is also a night to try some new things, and Alfred, this is one of your favorite desserts.
No, it's not. I don't eat these all the time, but we're going to try them for you. A zeppole. Actually, 2 zeppoles, which are deep fried in lard, made with durum semolina.
And a little bit of honey on it makes it a little sweet.
If you have 1 or 2 of them,
Kind of like fried dough.
maximum. It is fried. Actually, it's the Sicilian version of fried dough. They're very good, very popular. Crunchy.
Almost like a donut.
Kind of like a donut.
I just watched a crispelle man make the crispelles. He was making one with ricotta, one with anchovies. And you know, Alfred, he fries them first for a few minutes, then he puts them out, and then when you're ready to order, he puts them back in. So they're double fried.
Yeah, they're double fried. Twice as good, I guess. I'm going to try an anchovy filled one. They're much smaller right off the bat than the ones in the States. The ones in the States are twice as big.
But Alfred, you know, the anchovies come from waters not far from here.
That's great. If I have 4 of these, I'll be buried in waters not far from here. Okay. This is a ricotta crispelle. Much better. Oy.
Look at the inside.
To me, this is a crispelle. Ricotta crispelle or the anchovy crispelle.
Anchovy.
Okay, these are great. We're here. What do you think?
Well, I think I'm going to try a cannoli next.
Oh my God! All right, we'll try a
Okay,
cannoli.
maybe next episode.
All right.
I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next time. Ciao.